Hey guys, welcome back to another video of this course. So in this video, we are going to see the combining observables. Uh, Combining observables means like you have multiple observables and you will combine them and you will get one result. So the first combining observables we are going to see is the concat. So as you can see, the concat is basically used to append one more observable to the output stream. For example, if you have observable one items and then you emit all those items and then you concat with another observable, so it will produce the output in a single observable. So let's see its marble diagram how it looks. So concat is not present in the reactive X main branch, so we'll go to the RX marbles. So in that one, so here you can see, so we have two main output streams, right? So in the first one we have 111 and the second output we have 2. So as you can see, in the first stream the 111 and the output is coming as 111, so it is not emitting parallelly, right? So it is emitting in sequence. So first it emitted 1 1 1 and then 2 2, right? So it will only emit in sequence. So let's implement this in Android Studio. So first we will create our first observable stream. So we will use just operator. So in that one we will have our stream like A and then B, C, C and then D, and in the last we will have. So this is a first observable stream. So we'll create another one. So in that one we will have our 1 2 3 and 4. Now we will create our observer. So now we have our observable 1, observable 2, and we have observer. Now we will create our third observable, that will be our resultable observer. Okay, observable result, which will be created by concatenating these two observables. So we will pass observable 1 and then observable 2. So now we have used concat operator to create one more observable out of these two. So now I will subscribe to this and I'll pass the observer. So the output should be like, first it will emit observable one item and then it should be emitting observable 2 item. So let's hit and run this. Oh yeah, so as you can see, the first emitted item are from the observable 1 and the second from the observable 2, A, B, C, D and 1 2 3 4. So that's how concat observable works. So let's see the next operator. So the next operator is merge. So it is similar to concat, but in concat we do the emissions in the sequence, right? But in the merge it will be happening asynchronous and whoever comes first from both the observable will be emitted. So let's understand this like its marble diagram. So as you can see, we have two streams of data. Okay, so the output, as you can see, the first stream is emitting 20 40 and 60, and in the same time the second stream emitted the 1. So the output will be 20 40 60 and 1, and then 80, then 100 and then 1. So difference between merge and concat is, in the concat you will have all the output in the sequence. So if we use the same example in concat, So the output will be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 1 and 2. But in the merge, it will be sorry, it will be emitted by its emission, right? So let's implement this in our Android Studio. So I'll use the same example, just I'll replace the concat with merge. Now we have two streams of data, observable 1, observable 2. We are creating third observable. Okay, now we are emitting the data. So let's clear the old log and run this one. As you can see, the output is similar to concat, right? In concat also we got the ABCD 1 2 3 4. But what is the difference between concat and merge? So as you can see, these two streams are synchronous. So whenever you have the synchronous stream and you use merge, it will be same work as concat, because you have all the data in synchronous way, right? So what I'll do, I'll just create these two streams as asynchronous. So for making this observable items asynchronous, I have created one extension function. So in that one, what it will do, it will delay some response for like milliseconds, and then it will return the output. So I'll use the same here. So let's say get async item, and I'll apply the same to this stream also. So now these two streams will be emitting asynchronous items, like, so they will not have a synchronous emission. So let's hit and try this one. Yeah, so now as you can see, it is printing A, 1, 2, B. So it is random, right? Whoever comes the first, it will emit it. So let's hit this same. Now the output should be different. Yeah, so now the output is random, right? Now for showing difference between concat and merge, what I'll do, I'll change this merge with concat. Okay, now the data should be emitted as per the sequence, not like as per their emission. So let's hit and try. Yeah, now you can see A, B, C, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are emitted by there as sequences, right? So that's how works merge and concat operator. So let's go to the third one. So third one is zip operator. Zip operator does the same thing as per his name. So as per the definition, as you can see, it's combine the emission of multiple observer together via specified function. So you will have a function which will determine the result of the observable combining two, and it will be emitting a single item combining based on the result. So let's understand its marble diagram. So as you can see, you have two streams of data, 1 2 3 4 5 and ABCD. So once you use zip operator, so it will combine all the streams. So the first item from the first stream and the second item from the second stream, and it will be combined and it will be sent as 1A. Same for second B, third C and fourth D. Then you have 5. The 5 is not emitted because you are not having corresponding observable in the second stream, so it will be rejected, or as you can say, it will be skipped. So these zip operator works in the combining of two observable. So let's understand this by an example. So we'll use the same example. We'll remove this asynchronous emission. Now I'll replace, so let's not replace, let's write from start. So we will zip, okay, the first observable and the second observable. Then we need some function to like do the operation on these two observable items. So for that one, we have one functional interface. So functional interface means it will be having one single abstract method. So we will create one bio function. Okay, this is functional interface. In that one, we need to tell the first item will be string, because the first stream of data is string, and the second data of stream is string. Okay, and the output will be our string. Cool. Now, so the first item I'll say is x and the second one is y, and combining these two, okay, we need to return some value. So this will be return at byte function, and what I'll do, I'll just plus these two items. Now I'll just indent this one. So just understand this. So you will have a zip operator which is having observable 1, observable 2, and then you have one function which will be having one output from the one stream and the second output from the second stream, and it will result some data. So the first item I am calling as x and the second one is calling as y, and the third, the output result will be x plus y. Okay, now let's run this one and see how the data looks. Yeah, so now as you can see, we had our data A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the output is A1, B2, C3, D4, and E is getting skipped because we don't have any corresponding observable in observable 2, correct? So for now, as you can see, we are using only two observables. So if you have multiple observables, you can do the same. So biofunction support up to nine observable. So as you can see in the library, so biofunction has up to 9. So 9 observables, you can do the zipping on them, correct? So that's it for the today's video. In the next video, we are going to see some error handling observables. So let's say you have some stream and you got some error, then how should we handle it? Okay, so it's a simple observable. So we'll see in the next video. I hope you got something from this video. So please like this video and comment down if you have any queries or something, or please subscribe to this channel so you will get notified whenever I'm uploading a new video. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.